Good afternoon. It's Saturday, December 12th, and this is a special edition of my rant because I couldn't wait till tomorrow or Monday to talk about the decision that the Supreme Court came to with respect to the suit from Texas, the suit which Ken Paxton filed on behalf of President Trump to invalidate the election based upon activities in the battleground states of Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and whatever hell the other one is. Because it doesn't really matter. The Supreme Court just said they will not take this case on. And Alito and Thomas, who are staunch Republicans and staunch Trump supporters, said this case has no merits. And while they would allow it to be filed, they would never bring it in front of the Supreme Court. So it's down the tubes. This case went down the tubes along with all the other cases. And while they didn't give an express number of the people who dissented, it's clear that it was 9-0. And so what does Trump do in the face of this? He abuses Attorney General Barr, and he's filing some other cockamamie case in Wisconsin. Now, the Wisconsin case is a follow-up to a lower court's decision that his case had no merit, and so now he's taking it to the Wisconsin Supreme Court on appeal. And who knows where that'll go. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when you come home to your house and you have shit on your shoes and the house begins to smell and you don't understand why it smells and you can't figure it out. And then maybe you see a stain on the rug and it dawns on you that you have brought some crap, some shit into your house. And so that's what's happened to this country. We have brought shit into our country. We have placed this shit in a position of power. And we can't get rid of it. Just like on your shoe. You can't get rid of it. It stinks. It stinks forever. So we have a piece of shit in this country that stinks really bad. And the bad part about it, the worst part about it, is that there are 75 million of our citizens who can't smell this shit and are defending the right to have shit in our house. And beyond the 75 million, we have people in high places who have been elected by those who can't smell to positions of power, and they have not spoken up, and they are not looking for a deodorant or something to clean the smell out. They're content in living with this shit that's in our house. And that's pathetic. That's pathetic, because we should be smarter than that. We should know what to do when we have shit. Now, some of us did, and we went and flushed the toilet, and we got rid of a partial smell. But the rest of this country doesn't want to get rid of the smell. They want it to linger and continue to destroy us. So I say to all of those that love shit, it's time to get rid of it. It's time to go and clean the rug. And if you can't clean the rug, you throw the rug out with the house. And maybe you throw out the shoes too. Throw out the shoes of all those people who are parading around in places, high places of authority, who have not spoken up. And what are they afraid of? If the shit is gone, what are they afraid of? And I'll tell you something crazy about this shit. Even those that defended it, those who can't smell anything, I will point specifically at Bill Barr, whose nose must have been clogged for many years. Even he started to smell it, and when he said something about the smell, he was threatened by the shitholder, by the shitty person. He was threatened. And he will probably lose his job anyhow because there's a new broom coming to town. And then I hear from the defenders of the piece of shit that lives in the White House. I hear from the defenders how the Democrats are so bad. and that the Democratic cities are all run down. Well, I got one thing to tell those people. If it wasn't for the Democratic cities, all of those red states that are full of shit wouldn't have any economy at all. Because when the federal taxes are paid and distributed, the money that the Democratic city pays and the Democratic states pay is much more than the red states pay. And all the red states do is take that money and fuck up the country. So you can see that I'm pretty angry, and I have used some poor language in this rant. But democracy is a wonderful thing. But I think our democracy is really being abused right now. There ought to be a way to stop these inane suits from happening. They are taking up so much time and so much energy. And for what? Nothing illegal has happened. There hasn't been one scintilla of fraud produced. So that's it. I just had to get this off my chest, or maybe I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight, although I sleep very well. So listen, go home and check your shoes. For those of you who love our president, go home and check your shoes. And I'll leave you with that. And I will tell you that I will see you in the morning. Bye.